Hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here. Still can't fast travel anywhere. That's fine. That's fine. Who even wanted to fast travel? Certainly not me. Oh, guess gotta do the other way. Do. It's very fancy. Maybe I should. Let's go back to the inn for a moment. Well, actually, no. Let's better idea. Better idea.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Shion might have a story to tell us, now that we've got her back in the group.
We've reached our destination.
Also, Shion, you're my primary healer, so you're back in the group.
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
I think there's plenty of fish.
It's finished. Hopefully the others like it.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
That's very unusual.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food.
Yeah,
that's what
Kasara.
counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before.
The power of cheese. I see.
Shion, could we
Yeah,
talk
we
a
can
moment?
talk to Shion.
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
300 years ago.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but...
Wait a minute, we
I
fixed
can't
that.
remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days?
Well, that's new.
Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen.
I mean, he might have had a kid.
We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the
And
world.
he's like, actually, that
If you
dad
keep
was
talking
a
like that,
jerk.
You're going to embarrass me.
I'm kind of glad
I
he's
wonder
dead.
whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any
Well,
way
they
of knowing
died
now.
centuries ago.
No, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls?
That did not work out for him.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
La 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 la.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
All right. Is there anything new weapon-wise? Here we are. Ah, Ignis Roar. But that would not be better for her. In fact, none of these weapons are better for her. Okay, what about armor? Aha! There we go. Wait, is that enemy resistance or your resistance? I'll have to look at that later. Alright, well, let's press on, I suppose.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Oh. Fancy!
Must be Voron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go.
And to be fair, wildly attacking has worked out for us.
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
It's useless. The brainwash. Just like the damning puppets we dealt with outside.
Take it down.
Try harder! I have no limits!
Glacial fire. That's my cue.
Shut him down! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healer. Not on my watch. Here goes. More with that laser going in. Here. You're mine. It's over. Not today. I'm nearly done for. I never miss. I'm out of ammo.
Aw, I was like, you could save me time, but she did not.
Take this! Carve through one! Take this! I'm gone! You're mine! I owe you one.
Those tiny shields are so small. Full crew back. Alright, tough guys.
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow.
Alright. This isn't quite doing it for me.
I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there.
Maybe it's because we've
Now
killed
I'm not
so
sure.
many others on the way here.
Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volran, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about
maybe
that
they
after we
just
finish
weren't
the task
interested
at hand
in
and defeat
hearing
Volran.
the random words of some guys who have been going around from realm to realm,
Guards are quite formidable.
assassinating all the other
Far
lords.
exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volran.
I mean, call me crazy. Call me a weirdo. Actually, don't. That'd be mean. But yeah, it's like, what about all those other guys who died gloriously for their lord? Like all those troops on Almedria's ship. Are we not worried about them?
I won't forgive you. It's weakened.
So I can change. I thought I indicated that I got a new art. Maybe Nelson's doing a lot of these super moves too.
Step back. This one's all law.
such a huge area to search. Where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
But also wasn't the
Grandiose
same for his
castle
place.
For a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two.
Is he power
Is it just
obsessed?
me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh, man, for
Kasai,
real?
you were a romantic,
Is
aren't
that
you?
true? How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
I want to know these
Now that you
theories.
mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my master core.
Aha! So it is a Bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it.
Yeah.
right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words,
Don't question
your
it.
heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
All right. Oh,
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
oh
This is
but
all one
this is-
big
yeah.
game
This
to
is.
him. He's probably
it's
savoring every
it's
last
all one
bite.
game to me too.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
Hey, he might have
This is all
friends.
just a
Don't be
ploy
like
to
that.
weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too
it.
well orchestrated to be anything else.
I mean,
Alvin?
they're ascribing a lot of personality to this guy
Once we
who's
defeat
been in
Bull Run, the
two
final
scenes.
Master core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
And again, you guys are not fully assessing. Like, there's all the Renans in Lenegus, and in theory, the Renans on, well, Rena.
This one's mine! Here's a healing orb! First aid! Mega ray!
Ignite! Take this!
Annihilation! Lunar ray! The enemy needs ours too. You'll soon see about that! Here! First aid!
I owe you one.
This one's mine! Mega ray!
I'm not done! You're finished! I'm not done! It's over!
Mega ray! This one's mine! Wind astral energy. Look sharp. Light astral energy.
Raining slash.
Air thrust. Light astral energy. Here, let me help. First air. Tempest tornado.
Blow away.
Tunnel.
They're tougher.
Don't get careless.
They are snappily dressed as it were though.
You. Got your dreams. Raging storm. More with that.
Now or never. Coming through.
Alright, I gotta check to see if there's a way to change that. Or it's just because I got it back because yeah, right, that's it.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
It's the wrong. I hate that.
Great.
Healing
Blow
zone.
away.
Raging cascade.
Raining slash.
Feel. Feel. Radiant.
Raining slash. Rising Phoenix.
Supernova. Radiant. I'll be saving
Rising Phoenix.
Dance in the wind.
Here I come. New
You must
escape.
handle.
Raining slash.
No, don't like that. I think I'm gonna swap in Serving Alpha.
Blow away.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
Oh, alright, well, luckily, we do have a fire sword.
It'll take more than this to stop us.
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Go no further.
Eat glory to Boron!
Confiscated. Need power not magic. In here. This one's mine. I'll be
Explosive
saving
ring.
this way. Photon ring. Here.
I'm not done.
Where are you going? Feel. This one's mine. More for here. Let me help. First aid.
I know you are. You're mine!
Damn it.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this!
There we go.
In a bind.
Ah, missed my shot.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
This one's mine.
Raining flash.
On guard.
Raining flash. Strike.
On guard. Ridwell.
Frozen.
Hammer.
They're tough. I might need to dip out of the fortress to find a way to upgrade. Yeah, I'm at 60 CP. It's not a good amount. It's a good break point anyways. So we're gonna do that. Actually, you know what? Just let's dip outside. I might be able to do some weapon upgrades. I think I'm getting pieces off these guys.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
There we are. Solid edge. Nope. Yep. Ignis Roar. This will be weaker for her. Alright. It's coming along. We got some upgrades. Taking a break. I don't know. I think they're trying to give this guy a lot more character than he may necessarily have. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with their assessments of him. But what do you know? What do you think? I think he's really just here because he wants a good fight. But we'll have to wait and see. Bye.